Our name group is 110%, and our game name is the Unique Hand.
Our game's name was Space Escape. Basically, the genre was
Arcade game.
arcade game.
So we developed a game called Snapple, which is a combination of Snake and Scrabble.
Hi everybody. This is our group, the Hunters. Yes. Yeah.
It gives me great delight to welcome all of you to our second annual Women in STEM Conference and Awards in Dubai. As more and more parents of girls try to raise their daughters like they would raise sons, more parents of sons need to raise their sons like they would raise their daughters.
You all have chosen STEM, and I hope that you'll encourage those women in your lives to think about it too, because it's a path that can take you anywhere, and we want to make that available to more and more women and girls.
It is my pleasure to address a gathering that focuses on enabling women to advance societal change as businesswomen and entrepreneurs.
So one of the things I've noticed, at least in India, is that there is suddenly a huge boom in terms of people trying to connect and being mentors. But mentors are not easy to get. And the reason for that is not that you can't sign up for being a mentor, but I think mentorship is much more deeper than just being written off as that.
What are some of the key, why should women be in technology? Apart from the fact that it's not sustainable, there are also various other boons for being in technology. You can think of any field, but then you need to have technology as an enabler in order to achieve success in any of the other fields that you're in.
It's kind of stereotype, like our toys from our childhoods, always pinkish, always soft, always nice with beautiful glares and colors, which is not necessarily reflect all our personalities. But this is how is the society drive women toward.
It's one of the challenges that women in STEM do face, that we don't have people that are actually saying, okay, if you're a scientist or an engineer and you want to start your business in STEM, this is what we're going to do.
Can women lead? This was a question our previous generations asked. But to me, leadership is all about you, all about me, all about us.
In fact, everybody around you, is a role model. And there are huge opportunities about finding, people that you look up and that can become your mentors.
Living in hard environment like ours make us very determined to find solution for our situation.
And unfortunately, it's sometimes the women who stop other women from growing. And I think we all have a big role to play to ensure that we promote the right women. I'm not saying every woman, the right women.
You can see the growing trend. There will be more women educated, more women going to the industries.
Because this world is full of pretty women and handsome men. What differentiates you from everybody else in the field is not this, but it's what's here. And what's here is going to stay here and just become better and better and better.
I feel the only way possible is to lead by giving an example.
Something that motivates me to always keep going and
try and find answers is, what do I think is an issue, and what technology can I use to make sure that that issue diminishes, that it gets less, and that more people have access to accurate information.
And why don't you start up your own business where you can be good at? Because I do think that we're very good at coding, and we're equally skilled, and we're equally competitive when it comes to whatever you want.
I think we have a very receptive audience, and all we need to sort of slightly nudge them and say, if you come and do computer science, we promise you, your professors will not all be male.
Whether we like it or not, we have to make a long-lasting impact. We have to work harder, and this is a fact of life. And I accept that this is a challenge that God gave me, but He gave me the qualities to succeed.
Women should work on being together, helping each other. Those women who have experience should work to mentor the less experienced one. The privileged one should work with the less privileged one.
The reality is that when I look at my two twins, the boy and the girl, and I see how they differ, I realize very quickly that the gender attributes and the intrinsic personality that's inherent to every gender starts very early.
I do know that if you're, my sister, she reports to men. As long as you're professional, as long as you know what you're talking about, and you highlight what you're doing in a very clear manner, you will be as equal as men in that field for me.
It's very nice to be a woman because I feel what they're feeling, and maybe I can give them the push they deserve to make them make it there without having to prove themselves 100% more than they should.
So we women, we know we're great because we all are, not just women and men. We all are marvelous creations of God. So let's just do our thing with compassion.
There is no difference. A CEO is a CEO. It could be a man or a woman. Is the performance, is the talent, is the commitment and the vision of and the mission that they are following as a company, as an individual. That is very important.
The most important thing I would like to expound here is for women to understand that when you're working with men, you're in a way working with aliens.
I believe women have within them a determination to succeed. They are resilient. They do not give up so easily.
Take risks not to escape life, but to prevent life from escaping. And it made me reflect and think to myself that is there some risk that I am not taking because of the fear of the unknown, and is this all that I can do with my life, or is there something more?
And the winner for the first women hackathon in Dubai is Team 110. For the F, the unique hand.
as women cannot overcome if we were to just focus on getting to the results that we want. So let us spend this year in sharing our collective power. Let us build each other's confidence and help each other succeed. Let us build a more equal world.